Good day, you absolute legends. Welcome back to another edition of Update News. Now, today's hot topic is the GIB is here. Major update is now confirmed for No Man's Sky. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The massive summer update is upon us. Very early, it may be, sure, but it is a GIB, and we all know that GIBs are usually the biggest updates of the year. I mean, just think of how many times the GIBs have been before us and how many times it has been fantastic updates, massive updates, game-changing updates when the GIB is announced. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a lot to speak about today. But before we do get into that, ladies and gentlemen, as always, can I please just ask for you just to double-check your subscriptions for me. If you need to resubscribe to the channel. The reason being is, as we know, YouTube does go ahead and unsubscribe you, the viewer, from your favorite YouTubers, mine included, without your knowledge or consent. It is a massive problem that is plaguing YouTube at the minute. So can you please just make sure for me, double check your subscriptions, and if you need to resubscribe, do resubscribe. But if you've been watching me for a while and you like what I do, then why not consider hitting that subscribe button anyway? You definitely won't regret it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right on into today's video. The last 24 hours has been absolutely remarkable. It has been incredible. Now, the GIB has dropped in the last 24 hours. Now, this is major, massive news. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what the GIB is, this is Mr. Murray's Twitter feed. And as you can see, we have the GIB emoji. It is the biggest emoji that Mr. Murray drops when an imminent but major content update, not just like a normal content update, a major game-changing update is about to drop. I cannot stress that enough. GIBs are only reserved for very special content updates. Now, could this be No Man's Sky 5.0, what we are all expecting? And this is the big summer update that we are also expecting, but with the GIB on top of the summer update, holy smokes, things are going to change in No Man's Sky in a very big way. Now, not only did the GIB drop yesterday, but also Steam went on sale. That is right, the Steam sales have started. Major update. We know now with the Steam sale and the GIB included, this is an update for No Man's Sky now. So that now dismisses any rumors or theories about it being for Light Nor Fire. I mean, we can't completely rule out that there can't be a Light Nor Fire trailer announcement with this update, but we know the update itself is for No Man's Sky. Absolutely incredible. Now, if we go over to SteamDB, let's take a look, and as you can see, the prices across the board in every single continent is at a 60% discount. That is awesome. But if we also go over to the internal and experimental and public branches, nothing has changed yet. So we are waiting now for movement to happen in there. So again, very exciting stuff, but this is now an imminent process. So things can change very quickly, just like in the last 24 hours of updates being included within that folder structure. So as soon as the movements start happening there, make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel, because I will have all the information as and when it starts to change. But like I said, the changes will happen at any point now. So make sure, like I said, you're subscribed, notification bell ticked, because as soon as I have that information, you will also get it too. Now, I did also take a quick gander over at the Xbox store for No Man's Sky, and that at the moment as well is not on discount. It's still at full price. The same goes for PlayStation. The same goes for the Nintendo Switch as well. So everything across the region, apart from Steam, is showing at full price. But again, movement is happening, so I highly suspect that those will now start to trickle over to the console variants, and sales will start happening on there as well. So if you haven't got the game yet, especially on PC at the minute where you can get the 60% discount, now is definitely a fantastic time to buy No Man's Sky. So what are the leading theories currently of what is going on here. What are people saying that this update could possibly be? Now, if I revert back to my original theory that this is going to include a cloud save service, then that is probably going to be a surefire bet. But now with the GIB on top of that as a major content announcement, I'm pretty damn sure it's not just the GIB that's coming. I mean, we are talking possibly a full overhaul to the game. I mean, I've seen theories of rotating planets. I've seen brand new procedural generation techniques being implemented into the game. Basically, No Man's Sky changing from the very fundamental nature as we know it. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the GIB emoji, this is what I feel is the very least to expect, and then anything on top of that is an absolute bonus. So, I'm going by my boots and the roots of the cloud saves. I'm going by the routes of there's going to be new Quicksilver items. There's probably going to be a new lore, new story, an expansion on the ARG series, so the autophage lore. We are expecting all that stuff and possibly even something to do with the station core as well. I think those are pretty much all surefire bets at this point, especially with it being, again, the GIB emoji. It's a massive, massive, massive change to the game. That's what the GIB emoji signifies, and those are massive changes to the game. So I think the safe bet is probably going with one of them, but you can also, want to build on top of that. Then you're probably talking about the Broodmother, the Realm of Glass. I mean, it can get pretty wild with the speculations. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, until the update is here, as I always say, then nothing is set in stone, as much as we can now hype about this. And by the way, the hype train is definitely already left the station. We're now serving refreshments. Everybody is bunged up at first class, enjoying a life of luxury, and we are steamrolling right ahead now to this update. Now, when do I think this update is going to drop? Looking at it, it's going to be a major update, and it is going to be anytime soon. And to try and put a date on it, if I had to be a betting man, and this is no way set in concrete or set in stone, but I think anytime between tomorrow, which is the 17th on a Wednesday, or it could be as late as Sunday, the 21st. So I think any time this week is when we are going to see this update drop, and it is going to be imminent. I personally think that this very well, with the GIB emoji, could be the 5.0 update, which again is massive, massive, massive news if that is true. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know your theories in the comment section down below. Do you think that this is going to be a major, massive update, especially with the GIB now? Did you think originally, like I did, and going off the evidence that I seen, it was originally going to be just for Light No Fire? But now with this, do you now think it is going to be for No Man's Sky? Again, I think now this is definitely a No Man's Sky update. Let me know all your theories, all your thoughts. What do you think is going to be included in this update in the comment section down below? You know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. But that is everything from me here today. I'll have all the information and updated on the channel as I get it. But yeah, that's everything from me here today. And as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.